Hello and welcome to episode 24 of Relegation, Regen, Rebuild 2 with Parma. Today we're taking on top of the table Pescara in the last day of October. Then we'll face Frosinone, Padova and Cittadella. Unfortunately we don't have any kit upgrades for today's episode, so we can jump straight onto the action. First versus second, they have a game over us and they are 3 points ahead. If we win, we catch up with them with the game in hand, but if we lose, they take off in the title race. Starting lineup on the screen, it's a mixture between the first and the second side. A lot of the players were tired to play this game, including Gabric, but he has to play anyway. It's a massive game. Pescara also suffering due to the fixture congestion of October. In November it's going to be better. So it's going to be very interesting to see how both sides perform today. Can't get much bigger than this in the title race.
Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live.
Serie B action here live from the Stadio Ennio Tardini. It is raining cats and dogs here, unfortunately. Strength versus strength. Best defence in Serie B going against the best attack. Gonna be a very interesting day at the office for both sides. Mariani, good ball. Lundgren, give it back. Sol Ortiz hits the woodwork. Eisenberger, give it back inside. Bruno has Marino wide open. That's a finish. 1-0 Parma. It's as simple as that. It's been coming, it really has. We even gave him a fair warning by hitting the post. First goal of the league for the Italian playmaker. And that is going to be it for the half. 1-0 Parma. It's been a very comfortable game. Pescara have not settled in, not put the proper attacks in. They don't feel dangerous at all. They don't feel like top of the table. Cerny, Mariani and Tecchi are run for the second half. Oh, look at that. I just noticed it now. Look at Santoso Jasper. Where's that hair gone? And it's really funny because in the instant replay he's actually got his hair on as well. Look at that. It's right there. This glitch, man. Oh yes, Sol Ortiz. Pace out wide. That's totally not the ball that I want to play. Gallo still got it. Sol Ortiz hits the woodwork again. We've hit the woodwork a second time in that attack. Oh, cross is in. Kitagawa's got the header in. And Pescara are right back in it. After posing no threat for 75 minutes, they've got their goal and the equaliser. We should have had this game wrapped up already. We didn't, and we paid the price. 19 yards out. Here is Sol Ortiz going for the shots, and it goes just over. He really does need some support now. And the referee's going to blow it right in our face. Pescara get away with the point. 1-0. And that's a disappointing result, really. We've got to be honest. We should have won here. Talk about hanging on by a thread. It's a goal and a point apiece. And they've only had one shot in. I don't think I need to say much else other than just look at the match facts. And take in consideration that the shots on target do not include the woodwork hits, which was like half the attacks. Bruno picks up the man of the match with an 8.6. Solid performance, not just the assist but throughout the whole game. Marino scored a textbook goal after a textbook move. Manu, the top goal scorer, got the cross in and Kitagawa won the header. That's what Pescara did forward. Other than that, they literally sat back and cancelled us out. The defense was alright, just the one time they were really tested, they failed. Let's have a look at New Zealand. Ewan Bailey, which we scouted for a further month, is no longer good enough. Gonna release him. Taylor Edwards looks about good enough. Let's have a look at the academy. Martin Burry has to go. Manhan unfortunately is dropped down in potential, sorry mate. Taylor Edwards, 47 to 63, 71 to 94. I think he's worth a sign for now. The rest is reject. Have a look at the other scouting updates. Giuseppe Ricci has gone up by a lot in his potential, but there's a lot of things that make me reject him. First, we've already had 2 Ricci's, which is quite a lot, and we have an abundance of midfielders for this guy to only be 47 to 57 overall. Riccardo Moretti. This was the guy I was putting my hopes on, but potential doesn't look that great. Fortunately, Marco Rizzo has gone up a lot. 58 to 74, potential to 78 to 94. Now this kid is definitely worth signing. So Moretti is gone. He is no longer good enough. Matteo Conti is 76 to 94. Same problem with Richie having a low overall, but I'm open to new surnames, so we'll have a look at the rest of the scouting report and see what we've got. We do have a good goalkeeper here in Mattia Colombo, but we've got enough keepers. It's just as simple as that. I'm sorry, mate. And we've got another Antonio Santoro. Even with a good potential, nah, mate. And I'm going to sign Matteo Conti, but for that, I'm going to have to either release or promote someone. I think it is time to say goodbye to the great name that is Cheikh Kruma. I'm sorry, mate. If this was Morecambe, I'd probably promote you. But in here, you're just not good enough. So Conti jumps in. We've got the final scout report from China. Anwei has grown up a bit, overall 51 to 65, potential's gone up a bit as well in 73 to 93. This guy's 6'6", he's got a great valuation as well for a 15-year-old, so he should be around the 60 overall mark. I'm going to see what else I've got in the report and then I'll go back to him. Now Yi Wang we can release straight away. He's 2 years older and has got a worse valuation with the same potential. Then we've got Dewey Tian. He looks very good, but he's short. And he's got a terrible valuation, being 16 especially. If he was 15, I'd consider it. Marco Rizzo would be a good addition. 6'1" left winger. The sound of that arouses my interest. He's one of the tallest wingers. I'm going to promote him. 650k in the valuation as well. And the only player we're going to take from China in the last month, Anwei, is in. Now, since we have the youth academy full, as you've just seen, and we've had to promote Marco Rizzo, we have 51 players in the squad. I know I've got rid of a few, but they'll only move on in January, so I won't send the scout out straight away. And Marco Rizzo looks good. He's not ruined by the skill moves, fortunately. 3-star, 3-star. High-low work rates is perfect. Physical stats are interesting, but he's also got some good technical stats, especially 68 finishing. He's got really good stamina and strength for a winger, which I really like. He's not as pacey as the other ones, but he'll get there. Oh, look at that. Pescara have slipped up. They've played another game and this time they drew. Maris picks up the player of the month for October. He was injured to play us, unfortunately, with an MCL injury. He's going to be fit in 7 weeks. And somehow Teki made it onto the player of the month shortlist, which was really interesting. We take on Frosinone, who have a game over us and are below us in the table. Despite all that, they are still very tough opponents. Let's do better than last game, please. Starting lineup on screen is the first team side. They are fully rested now. They've had a week's rest and they are going to take on their biggest test of the season. Frosinone, despite being 6th, they have a solid side, including Joel Campbell on the right hand side. This is probably our toughest test yet, at least the best side overall wise. So I'm definitely looking forward to this game. Serie B action here live from Stadio Benito Stirpe. This game is a must win in the title race. We need to make the most of Pescara slipping up. Luciano, you can definitely tell the difference. These guys are putting a different shift in. And they weren't going to play this side, no, they were going to play mid-60 overall players. No wonder why they're 6th, if they've been playing that side. Yes, good ball. Here is Rizzo, wide open in the box. Can he take another shot? I think it was deflected. Out for a corner. Grabasic whips it in. Header doesn't come in. Gabric always at the edge of the area. Great ball. Here is Kovac going for a long ranger. Great save by Jacobucci. Dear me, what a save that is. That is massive. Now Sol Ortiz at the edge of the area, another cracking save.
Goalkeeping.
Can't get past the goalkeeper today. What is going on? Fagundes.
Side to the other.
Yes, head it away. I said head it away, man. Just jump for the header. It's the same old, same old. You can just tell the cross is going to come in and you're not going to win the header at all. I tried my best to block the cross with Gallo, and as soon as the cross came in, Kovac just didn't jump for it. It's an easy header for Tylo Jr. Yes, Rito. Still got it. Needs some support. He has it. What is that pass? It is Grabasic. Play it down the line. Rito's got some space to work with. Yes, give it inside. Good ball. Sol Ortiz hits the crossbar again. I can't be asked with this game. And that is half time. What a sour note to end it on. Not only conceding the goal, but going down the other end, breaking their side down, only to hit the woodwork. As if Sol Ortiz hasn't hit the woodwork enough lately. Teki, Boško and Vlasic are on for the second half. Let's stop hitting the woodwork and actually put the ball in the back of the net, please. Yes, play it through. Sol Ortiz is onside. Can he finish this? I'm going to go for it. He can. Finally, he's scored about 400,000 crossbar hits. He's put the crossbar challenge aside for this finish. It's top drawer stuff from Jose Antonio Sol Ortiz. He's deserved the goal. Third one in Serie B. About time he does get one. Oh, ball. That's hit the woodwork, and that's going to be a second. Very well played. It hit the woodwork, but it rebounds back to them. Gallo at the front post covering. Does a good job. Good save by Gruber. Kovac with a great block. And it's going to be another corner. Good ball, Teki. Can we string two passes together? There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Come on. Samuel Teki gets his back level. We're winning this. We are winning this. Yes, play it forward. Good ball. Teki's onside. Take off, son. Stops. Has to. Yes, Rito. I meant that guy. Look how many men they've got back. Rito has to go back. Eldib does well. Shoots. Nowhere near the target. Yes, ball through. Boško's onside. He's got someone over, but that will be it. The cross has come in, deflected into the back of the net. Boško doesn't care one bit about that. Take that, Frosinone. You should have been behind in the first place. Now you are, thanks to your own defenders. Yes! Take that. I don't even care that it's a shit goal. We've hit the woodwork so many times, man. Harold Makode picks up the own goal. Cross in, Vlasic has got it covered. And that's going to be time. 3-2 victory against Frosinone. We couldn't win Pescara due to the woodwork. It almost cost me this game as well. It all comes full circle in the end with the Frosinone home goal. Take the victory here. 9.2 for Sol Ortiz, who's finally scored. About time he does so. After so many woodwork hits, 9.2 for him, 8.6 for his strike partner Teki. Rita was instrumental in the can spot in the second half. Boško and Eldib very good going forward. Kovac somehow the best of the defenders. Don't agree with that. I don't think he was the worst, but he wasn't the best either. That one was Gabric. He should have had about 8.0. And Gruber pulled off a couple of decent saves. I was so pissed about the Pescara draw that I forgot to do the squad report as the months changed and went on to play Frosinone. It's a good time to have a squad report as well. Hisham Gandour, 61 overall. He is out on loan at Akisharkov. Fabian Lopez, 64 overall, gone up by 2. Francesco Esposito, 78 overall, gone up by 3. Lucas Gruber, overall of 73, gone up by 3. Rodolfo Morales, overall of 67, gone up by 3. Jonathan Silva Rangel, overall of 74, gone up by 2. Andre Maric, overall of 61, gone up by 2. Rui Faria, 57 overall, on loan at As Beziers. Lucas Dreschler, overall of 64, gone up by 2. Konrad Pokorny, overall of 56, gone up by 3. Mario Vlasic, overall of 68, gone up by 1. Uros Gabric, overall of 61, gone up by 2. Tommy Marinovic, overall of 66. Tito Carito, overall of 62, he's on loan at Querétaro. Anton Kovac, overall of 70, gone up by 1, he's the captain. Leonardo Fista, overall of 59, gone up by 2. Milan Krzanic, overall of 65, gone up by 4. Anton Arvidsson, overall of 66, gone up by 2. Murad El Mubarak, overall of 56. Evaristo Correa, overall of 59. Wasim Ismail, overall of 65, gone up by 2. Tabi El Deeb, overall of 67, gone up by 1. Cristobal Diaz, overall of 62, gone up by 2. Valerio Mariani, overall of 67, gone up by 3. Bernard Deisenberger, overall of 62, gone up by 2. Cyril Boschko, overall of 70, gone up by 3. Gonçalvo Jardim, overall of 56, gone up by 1. He's on the Italian Ifang. Miguel de Mesquitas, overall of 63, gone up by 3. Daniel Jacobs, the scout feature star, 69 overall, gone up by 2. Bernard Jungbauer, overall of 64, gone up by 3. Mauro Guilherme Santoso Jasper, overall of 70, gone up by 1. Andrea Marino, overall of 67, gone up by 2. Nino Grabasic, overall of 70, gone up by 2. Gabriel Sikora, overall of 60, gone up by 3. Sergio Mendes, overall of 61, gone up by 2. Moritz Binhammer, overall of 57, gone up by 1 on loan at Deportivo Pasto. Davor Ujovic, overall of 58, gone up by 1. Still with that max power free kick trait, there you go. Nasser Al-Jahani, 59 overall, gone up by 2. Robert Lundgren, overall of 66, gone up by 2. Stefano Rito, the man of the moment, 62 overall, gone up by 2. Murad El Mubarak, overall of 66, gone up by 2. He's going out of the club when the transfer window opens. Abdul Wahab Elal, overall of 61, gone up by 1. He's on loan at Kayserispor. Then Reece Campbell, he's on loan at San Luis, 58 overall. Alessio Bruno, 66 overall, gone up by 2. Samuel Teki, overall of 69, gone up by 3. Rene Schmidt, 59 overall, gone up by 2. Arthur Thoman, overall of 58, gone up by 1. Jose Antonio Sol Ortiz, overall of 69, gone up by 2. Andre Cerny, overall of 66, gone up by 3. Michel Gallo, overall of 67, gone up by 2. And finally, Marco Rito, 62 overall, just promoted him from the academy. Alright, that is it for a massive squad report. What a squad we are putting together here at Parma. And we've got a transfer offer for Andre Maric. It's from Christiansson BK. They want him for just over his valuation. We're going to try and push for 630. That's what the chief exec says we can get for him. If not, we'll take whatever they come back with, since it's way over the valuation. We've got to be careful here because Maric is expiring contract and we want him out of the club. So we're going to try and ask for 650k and they accept it. That's very interesting. Seems like Maric is on his way out of the club. Third game of the episode, we're taking on third bottom Padova, and this is a must win. Starting lineup on the screen is the first team side with a couple of changes. Esposito, Vlasic and Santoso Jasper step in for this game because Gruber, Marinovic and Eldib are out on international duty. Silva Rangel a run out at right back and Ujovic gets a start up top as well. And Rito's younger brother Marco is on the bench. I want to bring him on for the second half if I can. Serie B action here live from Stadio Ennio Tardini. We're hosting Padova, who are third bottom in the third game of the episode. How coincidental is that? Time to keep on going, keep the unbeaten streak alive. Back already. Rito wins the header. Does well in injuring the player. Come on, run forward, mate. Yes, Rito. Good ball forward, Jacobs. Give it inside. Rito wide open, gets blocked off by Capelli. Yes, Grabasic, good ball forward. Jacobs steps over the slide challenge. Jacobs, what a save! Yes, play it forward. Gallo's making a great run. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Finally, after missing so many sitters from last episode, Gallo is back on the score sheet. Great ball by Jacobs. Spots the run of Gallo, who's just not going to miss from them kind of positions anymore. Rito, great ball. Nino Grabasic is onside and wide open. Needs to deliver in. Great ball to Ujovic. Oh my god. Sorry everyone, the attack machine has just broken down. I mean, look at where I'm aiming it at. And look where the ball goes. I give up. Yes, Gabric heads it away. And that will be it for the first half. 1-0 ahead. But it should have been 2 really. Marco, Rito, Boschko and Bruno coming on, with Marco making his debut. Jacobs, Gallo and Grabasic are off. And Silva Rangel is going to have to carry on. Let's keep this clean sheet and get a goal to the debutant. Oh, cross in and they've hit the woodwork. Take that. Can't defend headers, but they are going to the woodwork conveniently today. Gets it. What is Esposito doing, by the way? He should have had that covered anyway. Bad pass by Gabric. Block, yes, massive block to make up for it. Ujovic has got Rito and assisting Marco. Can he finish? He hits the woodwork. A guy can't have a perfect debut because the woodwork all of a sudden decides to pop up. Rito, good ball. Ujovic finds Marco again. Can he finish this time? Denied by the goalkeeper. Full time whistle is blown. It's 1-0 to Parma. Should have been more, but I'll take the 3 points. Just dominated proceedings out there. And Daniel Jacobs picks up the man of the match. 8.5 for him. And Gallo scored the only goal of the game. Picked up the 8.0. Unfortunately, not the debut that we wanted for Marco Rito. He did look lively, which is a positive, but he should have had a goal. That woodwork hit really pisses me off. We've got a transfer offer for Milan Krajanic. It is 420. He is expiring contract. It's actually more than what the chief exec says we can get for him, but I'm going to try and get his valuation. If not, we'll take anything in the middle. $500,000 on the table. That's the valuation. Pay that, please. And they do so. It seems like he's going to play with Hisham Gandour for half a season at least. Final game of the episode, we're going to take on 6th place Cittadella away. Starting lineup on screen is the first team side. A lot of changes to the 11. Sol Ortiz steps in for a tired Ujovic, and Vlasic also gets a start ahead of Deisenberger. Serie B action here live from Pier Cesare Tombolato. It is Cittadella's home ground. Unfortunately, last time we played these guys, they knocked us out of the playoffs. And we have to sit in Serie B because of them. The goal today is to get some revenge on that 2-legged tie. Very good ball. Vlasic, give it at the far post. Cleared eventually. Jacobs gets tackled. Sol Ortiz drags his shot wide. And that's half time. Board 0-0 here in the first 45 minutes. The only good thing out of that first half, apart from not being down in the scoreline of course, is that we've kept our stamina levels pretty high. That might be helpful in the later stages of the game. Gallo, take off. Fake shot, works a treat. Good ball into the box. Rito is there. We've finally broken the deadlock. It took us 56 minutes to do so, but Stefano Rito once again is the answer for us. And I'm not taking Gallo off after that beautiful assist. Very well placed cross. Rito was wide open. Defenders nowhere near him. And that is 1-0. 2 changes after the goal. Teki and Boschko are coming on for Grabasic and Jacobs. Gallo moves on to the left hand side and Rito drops back a bit due to his low stamina. What in the hell was that? Shall we have a look at whatever that was by the Cittadella player? So he goes for the shot way too early. So it's a complete air shot. Then he touches it with the supporting feet, who's still on the ground. And then somehow manages to keep his balance while dragging all the way over to the right. And we get possession back. Didn't really want to make this last sub, but he is running out of energy. Michel Gallo is off. He is absolutely spent. And Bruno comes on in his place. And that is full time. 1-0 victory here away at Cittadella. It's a solid win against a very tough side. We can only break them once, but when we did, we made the most of it. Look at them highlights. Only had 2. Michel Gallo, man of the match with a 9.2. That assist was wonderful, and Rito made sure to put that one away. The back 4 were relentless and disgustingly good today. Nothing was getting through. I mean, Gruber didn't even have to pull off a save. He just had to sweep some loose balls. That's all he did for this game. So Krasanic ended up being sold to Akhisarspor. He decided to join Hisham Gandour. And he'll give us 375k when the transfer window opens. Right, that is it for this episode. I'm going to leave you with the league table. Pescara has dropped points once again. Not in the game overs that they played. They beat Padova 2-1. But they drew to Frosinone, who sit 5th. And somehow we are still undefeated in the season. So I'm really happy for the first 14 games of the season. I do like the era of invincibility around the club, especially the recent winning streak going on. We are out of the Coppa Nazionale, which means we only have one competition to focus on. But that is going to do it for this episode. I'm going to see you all next time, and until then, have a good one, guys. Bye bye.